Hey guys, JJ Graver here with just a quick video on my two-stage solenoid that I have and use. This is mainly used by Amtrak and other commuter railroads such as the New Jersey Transit or Metro North. And it's basically for what people call it a station horn or a quiet horn. It's just a quieter version of a horn, much similar to a quill on a Graham White valve or a Beloco valve. That'd be a two-stage. So anyway, I'm just gonna dumb this down as much as I can and just simply explain what I have going on, because it's actually very simple. There's not much to it. You just have your air tank and you have an air line, a 3/4 inch air line, and then you have to split it at some point, and you have to have a 3/4 inch solenoid or 1/2 inch solenoid, whatever solenoid you're using, as long as it's bigger than 1/2 inch. And then you combine the airline again, go to the horn. Then on the other side of this, you have another 1/2 inch solenoid or another 3/4 inch solenoid, and then you have a gas ball valve. And what you do with this is you just set this to just be barely open, and about a 45-degree angle creates a good quill sound. So that's where I have mine set. And you just tighten the crap out of that screw so that ball valve will never move again. And then you combine, obviously, to your horn right here. So anyway, so I'm just going to show you where it is on my setup. I've got my 3/4 inch solenoid down there, and then it goes to the horn, and I've got my 1/2 inch solenoid here with my gas ball valve, and it just it connects to the same airline, and then that also goes to the horn as well. So when I blow the 1/2 inch or the 1/2 stage solenoid, this airline is energized with just this solenoid, so it'll make just make the horn real quiet. And then when you hit the full stage, this solenoid then opens, obviously, and then all of a sudden you have 3/4 inch air going all the way to the horn. So that's as dumbed down as I can possibly get it for you guys. This is just a lot of mumbo jumbo here. We got a lot of stuff going on, so this is just the easiest way to describe it here. So let's go into cab and take a look at the button. Now we're here inside the cab. This is the button that I use. This is all just temporary, so the button, the contact block's in there. And then when I'm not using this, I just put it in my center console here, and then just just shut the thing, and you just see a little bit of a black wire, and that's about it. So that's how I didn't have to drill any holes in this setup at all. And I absolutely love that. On my Graham White, I have to run hoses out the window, and that takes a while to set up, and it's just a pain. This, put a horn on, put this in the cup, boom, you're ready. So that's what I love about this. And then I also love, the half full portion of it. So obviously, you have the 1/2 stage. Hold the windows down here for some echo. So very responsive, and then that's the full stage. So you have your so there you have it. That's as simple as I can get it for you guys. So if you have any questions, just please ask me in the comment section below. But first off, I'm just going to go over the wiring thing here. I've got one power in here and then 2 accessory wires. So there's one power, which, as you can see, I just split across both sides here. And then over here, I just have one wire going to the 1/2 stage and one wire going to the full stage. And inside this thing, you can't see it, but one of these cones is taller than the other. So there's literally, inside this thing, there's 2 cones that are like this. So obviously your 1/2 stage cone is going to be hit first when you push down the button, and then as you keep pushing down the button, you hit both. So that's how you hit your 1/2 and full. So you have your 1/2 stage, then your full stage. So that's that's a crude representation, but that's how it works. It's just 2 pointed cones. This lever is just a flat bar, and it hits one of those cones first, which is your 1/2 stage, then it hits another cone, which is your full stage. So it's a very simple mechanism. It's just getting the button in the in the contact block and all that. I will have the part numbers in the description. There's you can get them on eBay, other websites. I think the button itself was $100, and the contact block I got it for $12. So you can get them cheaper, you can get them more expensive, you can get this in different colors. It's just a different part number. But But yeah, I mean, that's as simple as I can get it. So that's it for the button. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my dump solenoid real quick for anybody that was interested in that. Alright, now for those of you that were interested in my, what I call a dump valve, basically what I have here is a 1/4 inch NPT always open solenoid. So for most solenoids, especially concerning air, these are all currently shut or always closed. Otherwise you'd hear the horn blaring right now. So these are always closed solenoids, meaning when they receive electricity, they open. Now for this type of solenoid, a normally closed solenoid, it's always open, and when it gets electricity, it actually closes. So it's technically, quite literally, it's the opposite of a normal solenoid. So what this does is right now it's open, but as soon as I go and blow the half stage on my button, this receives electricity and shuts, allowing air to go directly to the horn. But as soon as I let off the horn, this dumps or opens and lets all the air out of the airline, because I have approximately 6 feet of 3/4 inch air diameter air right now, all in here. So that's a lot of air. And so when you let off the horn, you hear like a lag or a squeak or a squeal, especially for P horns. It's really noticeable because they don't require as much air. But for K horns, it's still there. Leslie's non-existent because obviously they just use all the air they receive. But basically that's it. So like I just splice these wires right into that solenoid, so when it's powered, this is shut. So that's an even simpler setup. And then I have a muffler on there to reduce noise and then to obviously keep bugs and debris out. So I will go ahead and give you guys a quick demonstration on that. Alright, so we're back inside again. The button here. So when I blow the half stage solenoid, you can hear the air in the line. And then, if I were to blow the horn, that sound right there is all the air being dumped from the line. So same thing. Blowing the horn, horn's going on, we're having a great time. When you let off the horn, all the air is dumped in the line. So this reduces the lag in the horn, and it overall just makes solenoids, sound more solenoidy, if that makes any sense. I don't want that Graham White sound because, I got it right here. So, but that's just another simple thing I did just to make the setup just a little bit better. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for this video. I did not cover earlier, but this is my Amtrak 370. For anybody that was wondering or didn't know, I figured I'd use an Amtrak horn for a Amtrak button video, if you want to call it an Amtrak button. Whatever you want to call it. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope I answered any and all questions that any of you may have had, or if you're here just watching this for shits and giggles, I hope you enjoyed this or got something out of it or learned something new, or just had a good time. I don't know. But anyway, a big thanks to Elliot Pederson. He's the dude that got me on this. When I was redoing my setup, I needed something quicker than my my Graham White in there. But this is like the perfect thing. Perfect twing. I just made a word. Anyway, this is like the perfect thing in between. I've always liked solenoids, especially 2-stage ones, and I'm really happy I have one now. So huge thanks to him. I will put his YouTube channel link in the description. Please go check him out. He has some amazing horns in his collection, and he keeps growing day by day. Hint, hint. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys very soon.